Good morning everyone, it's a Sunday and my dressing room looks like this. I don't know that my dressing room in this house has ever looked this messy before. I know that this was what my bedroom used to look like growing up. My uni halls used to always be an absolute state and I was known for that. My friends would come in the room and be like, what happened? And then I would just tidy it all, same as when I was growing up. This room is so bad, the rest of the house is messy, so we're going to do a big reset. This is probably not something I share that often. I feel like when I want to do resets like this, when I want to tidy the house, I just do it. I don't really think to vlog it because my resets are usually saved for organising cupboards or, you know, cleaning out my dressing table or cleaning out the kitchen cupboards. But I feel like it's far more realistic to share with you that most of us end up not having the time to tidy up in the week if we've had a busy week. I say most of us. I know there are some people, I know people in my life who just, their homes are never messy. They're tidy people. I naturally find it difficult to stay on top of the tidiness. I have to have like systems in place to stay on top of it and be very considered about that. It's not in my nature. But I'm someone who really struggles when my home is not messy. It impacts my day so much. It impacts my mental health so much. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I know that there are people who have this too. If my bedroom is messy, if my kitchen is messy, it just sets me up on the wrong foot. It can really set me down this spiral of feeling like I can't get on with my day. It makes me procrastinate. It makes me feel like, I don't know, things aren't going right in the day. And maybe this is a bit of an OCD tendency. Lots of the things that I've learned about myself over the years is that I'm a bit all or nothing. So having an untidy home can really impact me in that way. So I love doing these resets. I love sharing me tidy up the house with you. So if this is the case for you, if your house is currently really messy and you're struggling to get on top of tidying it due to your mental health, do this with me. Put this video on in the background and we'll tidy together. Today's video is a paid partnership with BetterHelp. We've been working with them for a long time now because I am such an advocate for therapy. I know that through therapy I've kind of learnt what my nature is, who I am as a person, what my tendencies are, and one of them is to kind of treat myself a little bit like a sim. I know that sounds strange, but sometimes my bars are low and I have to make sure to look after them and I have to click the button and go, right, you have to do that today. And if you've ever played The Sims, you'll know that sometimes the environment bar goes down. I think it's called the environment bar. And that's if your house is messy. It really upsets the sim. And same if you're hungry, if you're tired, if you haven't, you haven't spoken to people, your relationship bar is down. You need to have all those things to feel good, and you have to kind of treat yourself that way sometimes if you have that nature of letting those things slip, which is very symptomatic of having any mental health problem. If you have anxiety or depression, then those things can easily slip and then it has this sort of spiral effect where you start to feel worse. So for me, tidying my home and having a system for it, kind of doing this in the evenings every day, making sure I've got certain things on my list to do in the evenings, doing things in the mornings to keep tidy, making sure on Sundays I start the new week tidy. And if things do fall apart like they have this week, it's okay, we can fix it. That's something I have really learned through therapy, is understanding myself just for my day-to-day needs. I know previous me before therapy, if this had happened to my house and it got this messy, I would have had a meltdown. I would have been so frustrated, so worked up, and it potentially would have just got worse. Now I know to go, this has just happened, it's just 1 week. It doesn't actually matter that much. I can just tidy today and make it a fun, nice experience. I can listen to a podcast. I can listen to some music. Alex can come and do it with me and we can just have a really satisfying day and we'll finish the day. I was thinking about how later on I'll finish the day with the house super tidy and clean and I can have a bath, and it's framed as a positive thing. And I've only gained that self-awareness and understanding because of therapy. BetterHelp, if you haven't heard about them before, they are on a mission to make starting therapy easier. The whole process is made a lot simpler through the fact that you just go online, you fill out a very short quiz of a few questions, and then you're partnered with a therapist who can help you with those personal struggles you're going through. BetterHelp is a platform where the client and the therapist can communicate effectively and get the most out of therapy. They even have a personal journal for your personal reflections, as well as group sessions every day on different topics. One of the best things I think about BetterHelp is that if that therapist is not the right fit for you, you can easily switch to a new therapist, because I think it's very important that you connect with the person you're paired with so you can open up about whatever it is that you're experiencing and going through. All of their therapists are well qualified and they have an amazing customer support team for any questions that you have. So if you are struggling, if you have been feeling like things are on top of you, your house is a mess, your brain is a mess, if there's something that you've been through recently, I really recommend that you check out BetterHelp. This is your sign to go and speak to somebody and actually get the support that you need in this time, because we should never be experiencing any of these feelings alone or feeling like we can't overcome them. I'll leave a link to it down below and you get 10% off your first month of therapy with my link. And of course, it goes without saying to speak with your doctor if there's anything serious going on with you. You should never be experiencing this alone. You should always have the support and healthcare that is needed during difficult times. So I'm gonna get going with this room because this room is the one that is bothering me the most, because it's been like this for about a week. Let me show you. So this is the situation we're working with. This was a result of having a very busy work week and filming a video and not tidying up afterwards. So let's tackle this. So much better. That didn't even take that long. So here's your little message if you have a room like that. It doesn't have to take long, because that, if a mess was created fast, it probably can be cleaned up fast. I just need to hoover the floor because I found an avocado sticker on one of my clothes and lots of hair. Now I need to sort this because I did this with you a while ago and I still haven't sorted it. So I need to move the wedding dress and actually put these on to sell. I have another pile to sell, so I'm going to take pictures and put them on Vinted. I accidentally wasn't recording, but this is my pile to sell. Advice when selling on Vinted as well is to just do it straight away, because I always used to kind of put things in piles and be like, I'm gonna sell that, and then it would just get put off. So if you have some things to sell, take the pictures if you're cleaning out your room and literally put it on now, because it takes 3 seconds. It's so easy. For example, those jeans that I tried on in that recent I Gained the Weight Back series video, I'm going to sell those because they're Levi's, so they're a really great pair of jeans. They have a slight repair needed, I think, from trying them on basically when they were too small for me. The seam ripped a little bit. And realistically, it's not going to take much to fix, so someone who likes sewing can grab these. So they are Levi's, name of them, $5.50. You just select the category, so I just high-waisted jeans, it usually selects it for you, and then you just select the brand, Levi's, size, and then you upload. That took me, well, including the chatting before I started, 3 minutes. So I'm going to keep listing all of the ones I've got, because this will probably take me a total of 10 minutes, and they're on there. And I have enjoyed using Vinted for the reason that you don't really have to do much. You just upload them and eventually someone will buy it. It's not that necessarily it gets bought straight away, but if something has been sitting for like a couple of weeks, I'll just reduce it a little bit and then it usually sells. I've not really had the experience of anything. There's maybe one thing. There's one top that hasn't sold, but I think it's because it's a summer top and I put it on in winter. So other than that, it's been pretty good. I've now uploaded everything to Vinted, so hopefully that should go well. One of you said about my wedding dress, which I've just moved, that I should just wash it in the bath. So I'm gonna give that a go, because I think that there's an issue with dry cleaners not wanting to clean wedding dresses because of the risks involved. And they may potentially not even get the stains out, so to just do it in your bath in a very delicate way. So I'm gonna follow along maybe some tutorials. There was maybe 2 comments that were saying this and I was like, that kind of makes sense. So I'll do that, not today, but in a future video. I think that's a really sensible way to look after my wedding dress, because I left it for way too long. And now it's like, it's got a lot of stains from the wedding day, and yeah, I feel like I should just fix it myself. So it can go somewhere in storage. These I'm going to donate. I do still donate lots of my clothes. It's whether clothes have value. So these are actually lovely clothes. This was from a charity shop and I've just never worn it. And then the other 2 pairs of trousers are both from People Tree. These are from Beyond Skin. I've spent a lot of money on something, then I'll put it on Vinted. But yeah, I also have donated stuff pretty much my entire life. I've never really sold things before now, and you've seen how much I've decluttered over the years. So I know lots of people questioning about that I should be donating things because people don't have access to good quality clothes. I donate loads, and I have donated loads over the years, so don't worry about that. Stumpy, I'm gonna have to make the bed with you in it, because Daddy didn't make the bed. I know why he didn't make the bed. He didn't make the bed because you were in it. He feels bad. He sees you in the bed and he goes, I don't want to disturb him. I'll do it nicely for you, so it's not going to be the most perfectly made bed, but... There we go. Sorry, little guy. Oh, now you move. You're just flirting. You flirting. I think that this bed is twisted, this bed sheet. I think that we've got it the wrong way round. Oh well. Bed needs changing tomorrow anyway. Oh, this is adorable. Look at you too. So I can't put this rug on either. Oh well. Let's just fold it in the corner. Yes, Bobby. Well, you can get on the bed too. After all that, he left. Probably because I disturbed him. Nice mini reset in here. Hey Bob. Kind of stupid thing I do as well is that I receive packages and I don't open them up. So I've got my Skin and Me subscription and I just put it on the side because I'm behind with my Skin and Me, because when I first started working with them, the lighting is so bad because it's really bright. They sent me, I think, extra. So I'm a bit behind by like, I don't know, a few weeks or something. And so I haven't opened it yet. I need to open this. So I've got the sun cream, I'm gonna put that in here because sometimes I do my skincare in here. And then this I can put, well, I'll put it here as well actually, but I can rotate it when I run out the other one. Got my Lush products. Hey Bobby, you never come in here. Why are you in the bathroom? So funny, she literally never comes in the bathroom. Why are you in the bathroom? That's so funny. Is it because I'm opening something on the floor? You hear noises? I think she thinks there's some TREATs. I need to find a basket somewhere in the house to put my... Well, actually, okay, let's just do this because this is the thing bothering me. I have this bath caddy that I use to organise stuff. And it just becomes a dumping ground. So let's sort it out, shall we? Oh, it's disgusting. Roxy, you're so funny. She literally never, ever comes in the bathroom. Right, so we've got my little tanning mitt, that's fine. This is for my Surrey return, so that needs to go somewhere else. These need to go in the bin, they're old. This is such a, bless Alex's heart, sometimes he buys me bath stuff, but I'm like particular about the stuff I like to use in the bath, so I don't end up using it. This, I spilt water in here the other day and it's made a mess, so I need to rinse this guy out, but let's just take everything out. Ew, this is gross. What have I done? What have I done? That needs to go in there immediately. This brush, this looks really grubby. He needs a wash. I think that these things, I need to like put them actually next to the bath, because with me out of sight means that I just forget it exists. So then we've got, oh, okay, so yeah, this is a good example. Hair treatment from Lush. They gave this as a free gift. I have a bath later, so I'll use that. These things, like I've got some face scrubs. I actually do use these though. So this is a mask, this is a mask, so they can go back in there. Bath oil, I do use that. I've got my Fussy deodorant, which I think Alex has stolen because he uses Fussy every day. And they sent me this with a refill and I think he's stolen it. Because I've got my own now. Well, I mean, I gave it to him because he really loved it. So I said, oh, you can have it. So they've sent me one, obviously, but he's still have words with him. And then this is like a free gift, I think, from Lush. Not a PR gift, but I think Alex just signed up for it because he's always signed up to those like free discount, you know, free gifts, basically. He loves those websites. Look at this. That's really fun. So I need to clean that caddy out and just put all my bath bombs in there. Okay, so it's tidier now, and I think I just need to empty this regularly, make it maybe part of when I have a bath, because the bath bombs make it really messy, and that's kind of just what it's designed for, to contain the mess. So I just need to empty it like when I have a bath and give it a quick wipe, but now there's only things in there that I use, so this can just be popped back down here ready for my baths. Can you believe that there's more laundry? There's laundry here, there's laundry there, there's laundry here. And that is what happens when you don't clear out the laundry and organise your stuff for like an entire week. For like a week now, because every time I started a vlog I was like, I'll share these because I got kindly sent them and I keep forgetting, and so I'll share them now. They're really neat kitchen gadgets. So this is from Xylus, and this is their easy control handheld slicer. So it's a what do you call it? So this is a Madeleine, but it's a mini one. I have got a Madeleine that my mum gave me, but it's a bit bigger. Did she give it to me or did she take it back? I borrowed it. Anyway, this is like a nice little small one, so you can slice carrots or potatoes or whatever you want to slice thinly. You've got cucumbers here, that kind of thing, without having to get a whole thing out. So I'm excited to try that. I'll let you know whether I like it or not. And then this is the thing I'm most excited for, because I've seen this all over the internet. This is an easy pull food processor. So instead of cutting or getting out a whole food processor, because I've got mine in the cupboard because I don't like it always being out on the surface, and then plugging it in and then washing it up and it being this whole thing. This is just one that you just pull and it chops things up and processes stuff. So I feel like I'm gonna use this for things like salsa to whip up quickly, or a nice little onion salad to go with a curry, or just to chop things if I'm feeling lazy. I have a feeling that Alex is gonna love this. So yeah, thank you to Xylus. And oh yeah, the final thing I got from them was a nice little spaghetti server. So that's useful because we don't have one, we eat a lot of spaghetti. Good afternoon, it's the next day, because I went to the garden centre and then totally forgot I was vlogging. Excuse me, sir. So we have got a nice little delivery from Freddie's Flowers. Alex, what are you doing? No, you can't even see her. What game are you playing?
Down we come.
Living with this man.
Right.
So we've got our Freddie's Flowers.
Bye.
And I need to swap them. These actually aren't looking bad. They've lasted. So I'm going to put these somewhere else in the house, and I'm going to put these here. And we need to do something with these squashes, because I think that squashes and pumpkins, they like do last beyond Halloween. Like, you can get rid of the spooky pumpkins if you've carved them. I do think these do feel very November still, but I'm going to move them because I'm now moving into the mindset of Christmas, especially after going to the garden centre, because they had loads of Christmas decorations. So I want to take these off the table. I've got a shoot tomorrow as well, so we need the table clear. And I'm gonna put them somewhere else or basically cook them. So we're gonna move these. I might cook them, figure out what we're gonna do with these, but they need to go away. We kind of just wanna have a blank slate so that I can start thinking about decorating in the next few weeks. And I'm really excited for Vlogmas. Who's excited for Vlogmas? I know it seems early, but on this side of the content, dealing with everything, you have to think about Vlogmas because you have to think about making the intro. And then if you wanna do like decorating, I really wanna do loads of fun, like decorating the house and like DIYs with you. I have to do that in advance of December in order for the videos to work, and then we'll vlog obviously throughout December anyway, but there's a couple videos basically that I want to do ahead of December so that we've got a nice decorated home. And actually I might film this weekend because me and my friends are going to be making some homemade baubles. Floral firecracker. This bunch crackles with all the warmth of autumn. Rich hues ignite the vase like sparks from a bonfire. Each stem bursts with a cozy charm, capturing perfect crisp nights and the snuggly glow of roaring fires. Remember, remember, flowers are fab. Well, that's adorable. Need to fill this guy up first. They've got pink roses, like pale pink roses. They're so pretty. I truly think roses are my favourite flower, if I'm honest. Roses and hydrangeas, I do seem to have a soft spot for. I do always like to take the lower leaves off because I think it makes it look nicer. I think my favourite thing about Freddie's flowers is they always have things like eucalyptus, and this is called limonium. So they're the more kind of branchy leaves and smaller flowers that are more bushy. So they really fill out the bouquet and they make it look more wild and wonderful. And I just love how it looks. Can use this cardboard for the veg beds as well because I've been mulching or barking in between the beds in preparation to tidy everything up. So I'm going to use that because we've got a few little bits left to go. And the other good thing about Freddie's flowers, and I'm a paying customer, I'm just a huge fan, is that these will bloom and come out. So they look gorgeous as they are. Like, look how beautiful. This is what I mean about the extra bits that sort of fall out the side. Look how gorgeous the shape it creates. But they will bloom. Obviously the lilies will bloom. Everything just kind of comes out because it's delivered in a box. They will shine and they last so much longer. So even if this costs more to buy Freddie's flowers than it does to get ones in the supermarket, these literally will last. By the time I get the new delivery for Freddie's flowers, these will still be looking great. And what I do is I will get rid of anything that's not looking so good and I will refresh it in a new smaller vase so it lasts a really long time. But I love this bouquet, it's so pretty. Wow, look at that. This is definitely one of the prettiest ones yet. I think it's because of these amazing roses. So I think we can move these. I love that pink. Do you know what? Carnations, not normally I'm a fan of them, but these look very pretty. I would put them in there, but I just can't be bothered because they're happy in there. I kind of need to sort out this drawer because we had our food delivered and this freezer drawer has so many like bits of fruit in the bottom, and then this ginger is just a bit dirty, so I'm going to empty this out and give it a wipe. I just got all these berries delivered today. This doesn't belong in here. Cranberries from literally like last year. But look at all of the blueberries and peas. So we can put these in here. Whoops, fresh. That's looking pretty great. I need to do this. And this is the best hack. If you're not putting your ginger in the freezer, put your ginger in the freezer because you don't need to chop it and make your life more difficult. Put it in the freezer and then you just use a microplane to grate it into your food and it's 10 times easier. I haven't done this time actually. I'm gonna go get the chilies out the fridge, but it also works really well with chilies. Or turmeric, fresh turmeric. Because my local health food shop sells fresh turmeric and it's so delicious. You can really like taste it in a curry. It's so good for you. And I just freeze it and then I can always have it and use it so easily. That makes me want to do the rest of them because look how nice and clean that looks. Hello, this is voiceover Maddie. Unfortunately, technology is not in my favour this week because my microphone died. I also lost the footage from something else this week, so sad times. However, I thought I would still save this screen recording to share with you my meal planning. I wanted to start using this free template I got on Notion for a weekly meal plan because Notion had been really helping me with my work. So this was a completely free template. If you have any suggestions for other apps you use for meal planning, definitely let me know because I'm all ears. But this is a really nice one because you can break out your meal plans into different sections. So you've got various ones that you can choose from. I've broken mine down seasonally. So I've got a couple for each season. And then you can add your own recipes, ingredients. You can have a shopping list, your breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, prep, that kind of stuff. So this week I thought it would be nice to have some coconut curry ramen. That was one of the recipes that came with this template. She's got quite a few on here. It automatically makes all the ingredients come up for you. And then I also thought I wanted to make my apple and cinnamon granola. There's a nice little section here for you to add any meal prep that you need to do for the week. And because I've got all those squashes that I've just tidied away, I thought I could make my spiced butternut squash and apple soup using some of those squashes so that they don't go to waste. So I'm just going to add this recipe to this meal plan, my own recipe. You can add your photos, put in the URL if there's a specific recipe you're wanting to try, add the tags for it, the ingredients, what cuisine, that kind of stuff. This also takes time, I know, but my idea is that once it's populated, I can use this because we tend to eat lots of the same foods every week. And it's quite nice for me to try new recipes as well if I find one on Pinterest. So I'm just going to add the ingredients and the instructions here and then add the picture as well because I've got my own little pictures from my website. Now it's on there as one of the recipes. You can add them into the meal plan. So I'm going to add this as a lunch. I tend to do about 5 dinner recipes and then 1 lunch recipe. And I tend to have the same thing every day for breakfast. This is because I have lots of leftovers. So that tends to be what I have for lunch. And it makes my life a lot simpler that way. So that's my little first initial go at this. If you have any other apps, like I said, definitely let me know that you use for meal planning because I'm aware that this will require time for me to actually input all of these recipes and all of the ingredients. But I guess once it's there, so that would be a good thing. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that there wasn't an ending and the microphone died on me, but I'll see you in my next video. Definitely check out BetterHelp so that you can make use of the discount for your first month of therapy, and I'll see you in my next video.